This is All India Radio, the news read by Subhadra Ramachandran. In order to release liquidity into the system to support growth and credit lending to productive sectors, the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has reduced the cash reserve ratio (CRR) by 25 basis points from 4.50% to 4.25%. The RBI has said that this cut in CRR will immediately release 17,500 crore rupees in the banking system. The CRR is the amount of money that banks are required to park with RBI. In a bid to tame inflation, the RBI, in its second quarter review of monetary policy 2012-2013, has decided to keep its key lending and borrowing rates unchanged. The policy repo rate, or the rate at which RBI lends to banks, has been kept unchanged at 8%. RBI Governor D. Subbarao today said in Mumbai that GDP growth forecast has been reduced from 6.5% to 5.8%. Finance Minister P. Chidambaram today said that growth is as much a challenge as containing inflation, and government would walk alone to face the challenge if it comes to that. He was reacting to RBI's decision to leave interest rates unchanged on inflation concerns, despite the government unveiling a 5-year fiscal consolidation roadmap ahead of the policy. He said government is doing its best to send the clear message that it is on the path of fiscal consolidation. Economic Affairs Secretary Arvind Mayaram today said that government will continue to work for the improvement of investment climate in the country. Reacting to the Reserve Bank of India's measures for improvement of fiscal conditions by reducing cash reserve ratio by 25 basis points, he said that government and RBI need to work together for improvement of economic growth. BJP strongman in Karnataka, B.S. Yediyurappa, today said he would go ahead with his plans to float a new party. Mr. Yediyurappa, who's cut up with the party leadership over the treatment meted out to him, however, said he would neither destabilize the BJP government nor cajole ministers or MLAs to resign and join him. Speaking to reporters in Bangalore, Mr. Yediyurappa said he was deeply indebted to the MPs and the MLAs standing behind him. State BJP President and Deputy Chief Minister K.S. Ishwarappa has said efforts were on by senior state leaders to discuss with the central leadership and evolve a formula to persuade Yediyurappa from leaving the party. AICC President Sonia Gandhi today questioned BJP for adopting double standards over the graft charges being levelled against its own leaders. Addressing an election rally at Shimla today, Mrs. Gandhi reminded the BJP that it was the Congress which brought the Right to Information RTI Act and initiated to bring Lokpal Bill to fight corruption. Showing concern over the price rise, she said many Congress-led state governments have taken steps to curb inflation. She accused the BJP-led government in Himachal Pradesh for failing to utilize the central funds effectively. Later, she also addressed a rally at Kangra. In Karnataka, the state machinery is on high alert after outbreak of bird flu in the Central Poultry Development Organization in Hesarghatta near Bangalore. 1 square kilometer area around the organization has been sealed and ban has been imposed on sale and transport of chicken. Superstorm Sandy has swept into the U.S. East Coast with hurricane-force winds, bringing flooding, cutting power, and claiming at least 13 lives. Sandy caused a record surge of seawater in New York City, flooding subway and road tunnels and plunging much of lower Manhattan into darkness. An estimated 50 million people could be affected by the storm, with up to 1 million ordered to evacuate homes. At least 5 million people across several states are without electricity. Over the past week, Sandy has killed dozens of people as it carved a path of destruction through the Caribbean. Public transport has been halted in several eastern U.S. cities and thousands of flights have been grounded. The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange dropped 205 points or 1.1% to close at an over 5-week low of 18,431 today on selling, especially in rate-sensitive stocks, after the Reserve Bank's monetary policy announcement. The Nifty fell 68 points or 1.2% to 5,598. And that's the end of this news bulletin.